Dear Showrunners, I'm your girl Jo.
I'm Jim.
And this is a podcast where we talk about TV,
and a little life.
So as always, we're going to start off with our lovely Queen Sugar, Next to Nothing. So this week we opened up with I'm by basic.
Oh, before we start.
Okay.
What's your overall rating for the show?
Overall rating. It's still only at about like a 7-8.
Okay.
I'll push it to an 8 because of the ending.
Okay. Like a 7 for me.
Okay. Yeah. So we on the same page. Mm-hmm. Cool. So when it opened up, our vibe was just not looking right.
Our vibe.
She was going through it because we opened up with them basically showing the house after the storm and our vibe in Hollywood coming out. Yep. And she is just over it.
Yeah. Like, I feel like if it was Aunt Vi still in love with Hollywood, she probably would have came out with a whole nother attitude. Like, oh, we just got to clean up. It wasn't too bad. But she kind of came out like, oh, what am I going to do with this? And this is everything. And it's just all ruined.
It was just like something else on my plate.
Yeah, she was really upset.
Because I feel like she's taking on a lot. And I was really worried about her.
But it just seemed like a lot of that stuff she don't need to take on. But she is taking it on. And that's why I think it was so great that Nova had that conversation with her and was just saying, like, you're pretty much like you're putting all of these burdens or you're trying to carry all this stuff for these people, but you don't need to. Like, now it's just time for you to worry about you.
So you're talking about the first conversation or the second conversation?
I'm talking about the first conversation. Because I think, didn't she say something like, I'm worried about you? Yeah,
because she said, she took the words literally right out of my mouth. And then they were talking about the garden and how... But I think it was a metaphor for life, maybe. Because I feel like her garden was kind of almost her life.
Yeah.
And it's just been torn into pieces like the hurricane did to her garden.
Uprooted some stuff, everything.
Yeah, so like things are uprooted and now she's just having all this burden on her. Which, like you said, she does need to go. But I think sometimes it's second nature. And it's hard to not... put it on when you're so used to putting it on.
That's why I thought it was so cool that Nova kind of, and I think this is still the first conversation, that Nova kind of gave her permission to be like, it's okay. Like, now it's time for you to take care of you.
So that was the second conversation. They talk about purpose.
Yeah, so that's why I thought, like, it was good for her to say, like, you need to find your purpose. You need to put, whatever you need to put into that and not into nobody else. Because sometimes, like, our caregivers and our moms and they run themselves crazy or they're always worrying about us and we never, like, take a minute to just be like, hey, you don't have to do that no more. Like, I got it.
So I think that's a generational difference because...
Well, yeah, because like how she said, she was like, I took care of this and my mom took care of this and we were just okay with that.
I was raised to figure out that my purpose was to make sure my family was okay. Whereas us millennials are just like... Millennials. Excuse me. Hey, go correct me.
Yeah, I was about to say, he just corrected me.
We are just so focused on we're kind of selfish, low key. Because we're not worried about the stuff that they're worried about, like making sure your family is okay. It's more like setting us up for the future. I don't know. I'm thinking away from being a little selfish.
No, I don't think it's that. Like, I think...
Well, maybe not selfish, but our idea of purpose is different from what another generation's purpose was.
But remember, to me, I'll always go back because they're looking at it from the glass, from the perspective of a have-nots. So remember, like, our parents and like their parents, it was all about being stable and having that stability and making sure that you can, you have a good job, you have a good, like these things. But now that like our generation, like our parents did that or whatever, and we realized like, yeah, even though they still had a house, like they kind of was like a little unhappy, or they wasn't really working at the job they really wanted to, or they had dreams of doing something, but they never quite followed it through because they were going by this, let's do the safe and sound method. But us, on the other hand, like we realized like you can kind of have your cake and eat it too a little bit. Like you can actually go out there and really put like this energy into your passion, and it can make you stable in the long run, but you just kind of have to do them beginning years of it being a little risky. That's what I think the difference is.
That makes a lot of sense. I guess when I say selfish, I get it in my head. Maybe I'm not going to be able to explain it. Not to the point where like, we want instant gratification. And so I don't think that makes sense of what I'm trying to say.
Let me give you an example why I'm feeling the way I feel.
Go.
Because, so my father and my, like, whole daddy side of the family is from Talladega, Alabama. So they from down south. And, like, my dad, like, his older sister, my auntie Ma, was, like, the one who pretty much took care of everybody. Like, she was, like, the mom under the mama. Like, she made sure everything was okay. So when I was growing up, my dad thought that I was supposed to do that. Like, he was like, well, you the older sister, you supposed, like pretty much like being a second parent. And it was fine until, like, I was in middle school going to high school, and it was like, oh, well, you can't go anywhere because you have to watch your brothers and sisters. And it's like, well, I don't have kids, so why am I being stopped from doing something because you want me to watch your kids? But in his mind, it's like, well, you the older sibling, why are you even asking this question? But it's like, but they're not my kids. Like, they're my brothers and sisters, and I would love them, and if I'm not doing nothing, I would love to watch them, but why am I having to make this sacrifice for your kids? Now, as I say it do sound selfish, but in the theory of it, it's like, why am I being punished because you had kids? I don't have kids.
So I guess my theory is, if you, like, some of us, our parents worked so hard to get us to a certain place, and they might not have prepared themselves to be at that place. But now they're here, and we're here, and they may need help, but instead of us, like, going back to help them, it's just like, yeah, but it's my life. I still need to keep doing what I want to do and not help them. You know what I'm saying? And sometimes I think that's a little selfish because they gave all they did everything to get you where you at. And so now that you're in that place, for you to not, like, at least reach back a little bit and help, I think it's kind of selfish.
I don't know. Like, you're the parent, though. Like, and this is coming from my therapy session. Like, that's the sacrifice you made to be a parent. Like, you cut yourself short because you know, because you made that choice to have a kid or whatever, however the child came. Like, when you delivered that baby, that was your decision to have a kid, and all the things that you didn't accomplish or what you wanted to accomplish didn't happen because of this kid. That's a choice you made. It should not be put on the burden of the child to be like, oh, well, mommy didn't get to do this. I can't go back and live your life for you, and you can't expect me to stop my life because you didn't get to do something. That's not fair.
I get it. I'm not talking about, like, living life. I'm talking about along the financial lines.
Okay.
So I'm talking about more financial. Like, I know your parent, you can't live your life for me. I can't live my life
But
for
then
you.
why would it even be, like, the financial thing? Because it should be, God willing, it should be that you taught me to take care of my finances while you're taking care of your finances. So why, now that I got it, it's, like, my responsibility to make sure that you
But even though I taught you how to do your finance, even though I taught you how to be financially stable, don't mean that I use those same lessons.
But it's not my job to be like, every now and then, yes. Like, I'm not saying, don't get me wrong, like, I'm not saying, like, if your parent is in dire need, you're supposed to be like, oh, well, fuck, like, I got it together, I'm about to go
and
do
I'm talking
this.
about immediate, like, mom, dad.
Yeah, no, that's it.
That's it.
But I'm just saying, like, it has to come to a point where, and it is so funny you said this, because I had, like, literally the exact same conversation with Nikki. Like, you cannot, like, full disclosure, when you're growing up or whatever, you don't realize the things that your parents have to do to make things happen. Like, you don't know your parents' money habits. Like, you don't know when a bill's not being paid. Like, if nothing is being shut off, or you're not cold, or if you know, you're not hungry, you don't know what your parent is doing. But then you get older, and your parents get more transparent, and they feel comfortable enough to tell you, like, oh, this ain't happening, this not happening. And it's like, at one point, it's like, yeah, you can help every now and then, but my job as your child is not to come in and now all of a sudden be that buffer between you not making it and you making it, when this has been an issue all along. This is something you need to work on. You can't expect me as your kid to be like, oh, well, she just gonna bring in an extra because I did this for her when she was 10. That's not fair. That's not fair.
So no, it's not fair. And I guess that's a personal issue for me because I'm stuck as living like I'm on by, like,
Girl, you better come in these 2000s.
But I'm just saying.
But yeah, okay.
No, I completely get it, and maybe selfish for me is not the right word that I'm looking for, but
no, I definitely get what you're saying, but I'm just, I feel like our parents do that subconsciously, like they don't even know that they're doing it. But they give, like, they can tell, like, in so many words, they like, well, look, I did this for you. Mm-hmm. Now all of a sudden that you think that you don't owe this for me. And it's like, but I was a child. And I'm still the child. Like, it doesn't change, like, just because I get older. I'm still your child at the end of the day. And you can't expect me to run my household and run your household. Like, it just can't happen.
Okay, yes. I get it.
It's a touchy topic for me, too.
It's really touchy up here for me because
it's a really touchy subject.
I've been working on that for a while. But, like, I really got where I was coming from. But then I was so happy that Nova gave her permission to be free. Yeah. And I guess she's really into all of the, like, palms reading and all of that. And she kind of looked at the lines on her hand. It was pretty much like, it's your time. Yeah. And I was appreciative of her. And I hope Anvi takes that literally.
Me too. Because
she deserves it.
And the reason why I say this for Anvi is because it's like, why I say she's taking on these burdens that she don't need to take on. Like, she's still worried about Ralph, Angel, and Blue. Like, she is treating them like Blue is her baby, and she don't, like, it's like she's investing so much energy and time into this situation where it's really Ralph Angel's decision to make. Like, yeah, I'm glad you had his back, but just like Hollywood said, like, he's like, I ain't gonna tell you again. Like, I told you once, you need to let that boy make his decision because that's his life.
I was about to say, jumping right into it, when Hollywood pretty much said, the issue is not about Blue. Mm-hmm. It's about you and Ralph Angel. Yeah. And it's time for you to let him go.
And speaking of that, did you notice that he said that you still look at him like he's your baby boy?
So,
what does that mean?
Or
how did you take it?
So that threw me, I think, because on one hand, Aunt Vi does hold him up on a pedestal, but if we go back to the first or second episode, she pretty much told him, like, your daddy put you on this pedestal.
And you need to come down.
You need to come down off of it. But she still treats him like that, so...
But it's like, it's one of those... But yeah, it's like one of them things, like, do as I say, not what I do. Like, it's like she's saying, like, oh, I need to treat him... Now, you need to be a man, you need to man up. Mm-hmm. But in the same breath, it's like, that's my baby, I don't want to let go. Yeah. So it's like, one of them things. But... So the reason why I said that is because, like, how you be going through Twitter and, like, somebody, I couldn't remember, oh yeah, you need to get on there. But somebody said on Twitter, and I can't remember the username, but they was just like, I'm just waiting for the day that they say I'm bi is Ralph Angel Mama. And I was like, what? So then when she said that, I was like, wait a minute, is somebody saying something I'm not seeing? Y'all let me know what y'all think. Because I just feel like, is she just saying a baby boy in a sense, or is that really her baby boy?
That would be interesting. Mm-hmm. But then we would need more backstory about Aunt Vi.
Yes, to know why he ended up going, like why she didn't keep it.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, so.
Okay.
Bookmarking it.
I'll book it. So, we find this episode that Aunt Vi, Hollywood, Ralph Angel. Well, we didn't really see Ralph Angel working.
Yeah, he was doing some other stuff.
Micah, Nova, they're pretty much trying to get everything together, clean up. And I'm going to go a little out of order, but while they're cleaning up, we meet Kiki.
Oh, yeah. That was cute.
So cute.
It was cute. I think I liked it because Micah really hasn't had anybody... Excuse me, y'all. I'm like going in and out of stuff. But Micah really hasn't had anybody that really was like his age. And I thought it was just like so cool. Like, of course, we can see they got like a little flirtation. And she like pretty much picking on him for being like this city boy. And like he ain't never shot a gun.
And Micah ain't never been not the cool guy.
Yes, like he's always the cool guy. He's
and I think that might be his first black.
Yeah.
Like
I think
real,
so too. I'm
like
look at him. Learn about your culture, boy.
Like a real black.
Yeah.
You know.
So I thought that was cute, but then I also I I think this gives him the opportunity to try to have somebody like vent to a little bit.
Yes.
Because he's been going through so much. And like, just like that one statement he said to her, like, yeah, this has been a rough month. Like, it's been really rough. Like, he didn't lost his, you know, his dad had this huge scandal. His parents was breaking up. He done moved all the way down south. And his little girlfriend that cheated on him. Like,
and he want to say what his auntie, his
mama want him. Like, he just had a hell of a month for a little boy. Like, that's a lot.
So I was so appreciative of them giving him somebody.
Yeah.
And I can't wait to see what that does for him.
The crazy thing is you don't even have to get phone numbers no more. She was just like, follow me on IG.
So that whole moment was really weird because she was like, so are you going to ask for my number?
Yeah, I was waiting. I'm like, Micah.
Ask for the number.
Like, come on, baby. You can do this. 1, 2, 3. Like, you can say
the
words. Yeah, just say the words. You got it, Micah.
And she was
just follow me on IG.
Yeah.
Like, because you obviously is. But you know what? That may be new to him. Like, he may have never had to exchange numbers. You know, they probably throwing it at him. Who knows?
I thought that was so cute.
It was cute.
I also thought it was cute when he asked, when Micah asked Nova if he got into school, if it was still okay for him to come.
It's like he really wanted to do that.
What I appreciated from Nova was
because they had that conversation. I think that's why she said it.
This was before they had the conversation.
No, that was after it.
No, I think this was before.
Of course, I can't even tell from my notes. Okay. See, I thought it was after because they got into it a little bit, and she was like, "That's my son." Oh, I'm saying, but after that conversation that they had in the kitchen. Not the conversation they had with the workers.
House.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So I'm thinking like, so pretty much like when Charlie went off on her, like she didn't take that as like, oh, I'm an unfit auntie. Like she was just like, okay, like I know she kind of not feeling this idea. Yeah. I don't want to ruffle her feathers no more.
So I appreciate that Nova was saying, of course, if it's okay with your mom. Yep. So she didn't play like, yes, you could come and stay with me. Mm-hmm. She put that disclaimer on there. Because in the same sense, we're still family. That's still my sister, and I just can't take you.
Respect her
I respect her wishes. So I appreciate that about Nova. Okay, talk about that conversation. Mm-hmm. We find 2 men dead.
That was crazy. At first, I didn't know what was going on, but then I was like, "Oh wait, somebody got killed." That was crazy.
Question: were they chained to the ground?
Were they
like? Chains, like slavery chains.
What?
Was it a chain on his foot, or am I making this up?
I'm gonna have to go back and watch that.
I feel like at the first glance, it was a chain on one of their foot.
I don't remember that.
Like maybe somebody chained them. I don't know.
I didn't see that.
Maybe I made that up. If I'm lying,
you just made it extra deep.
Just let me know.
You just made it extra deep. Like, yeah, the symbolic killing. What's going on?
So. First of all, this cop coming to the house really shook Ralph Angel up.
Yeah, Ralph Angel don't play with authority.
I mean, he just shut
down. Like, he ain't had no questions. He ain't had no smiles. He didn't ask
His face
nothing.
was blank.
He was out of it.
He was on those no snitching rules. Mm-hmm. I ain't got nothing to say. I ain't seen nothing.
But they don't even know the name of these people. That was so sad.
And I think that hit Charlie more than anything.
Yeah, because it was like you were up there making them stay out there when the storm was coming because you want to protect your investment. You don't even know their names.
But Remy did have her back because when the deputy asked Charlie, so you had them working and a storm was coming. Mm-hmm. Remy came in on her back saying they had enough time to get home. But
that's bad.
So let's talk about the conversation between the deputy and Nova.
First of all, Nova read, and I never ever thought that I'd be saying these words. But I'm gonna go ahead and say it.
Speak your mind.
Nova rubbed me the wrong way to see this episode.
Seemed too much.
Like, bitch, why are you pulling out your notepad? Like. First, can you let the bodies get cold? Like, she was just, to me, like, it's not, why do you gotta turn everything into a story? Like, everything is not meant for you to report on. She just really irritated me.
That's exactly how I felt. Like, every situation does not need a story published, an article written. It's not necessary. It's a time and place for everything.
Yeah.
And so what was you going to do? Write about them not having...
That's I'm like, what's your story angle? I don't even understand
But he kind of checked her, because when he was saying, yeah, I know I have a friend in the farm business, and
a lot of them
have undocumented workers, and she started writing at that
point,
because you could get in trouble.
Exactly, because this is a part of your business.
Your name
as well,
is on
girl.
it. Chill out.
But she still fast forward. Like, I just felt like that was so inappropriate. Like,
what are you
these people
saying?
Yeah, like, and my thing is, these people just found out that their homies got killed. They were both married. One had 3 kids. One just got married and had a baby on the way. This guy literally just broke down and started crying.
That scene.
But you pull out your fucking note thing, talking about some, can you please let him know I'm a journalist? What?
This was not
inappropriate. Like, that was so inappropriate.
Somebody check her on that shit.
I really hope so, because that was like super inappropriate. And I felt like it was just like, first of all, y'all didn't even tell them that y'all didn't know their name. So it's like, okay, we just gonna leave that little thing out. But then it's like, as you're trying, like, you literally just told them that their friend died, and then you're like, oh, okay. Well, can you tell him that I'm a journalist? Why, Nova? Why?
So, 2 things. One, did you peep how before they told them, Ralph Angel said both of their names? So, Ralph Angel, you knew their names.
Yeah, I think he was just scared of the cops.
That pissed me off.
He didn't want to talk, yeah.
I know you was shut
down.
But
my thing is, like, the whole thing, like, the whole time where, like, Bob was pretty much like, and y'all ain't know their names, y'all did that. And I'm like, Rough Angel, you know their names. Because you be working out there with them. So I know you know their names.
He made me mad at that point. Okay, and secondly, shit. What was I about to say?
It was about Nova.
Oh, the teacher.
Yeah, oh my God, I thought it was going to be Darla. I had totally forgot about the teacher.
I did think it was going to be Darla. I
did
didn't know.
I was like, oh, Darla, come on, girl. You can be useful.
But did you peep how when she was given the, like, he just got married, he was about to have a son, a boy, how she looked at Ralph Angel? Mm-hmm. Did you get that moment? What did you take in that moment?
Oh, I don't even think I paid attention to it. I think I was just so caught up in, like, the story and the emotion of it.
Because she was talking. And
then she did look at Ralph Angel.
She looked right at him, like, and it was a boy. You know, it was just a moment, like, I don't know. I
didn't see it.
I caught it.
But I thought, like, again, I think that's the beauty of having a show like this, is because you get to see the other sides to minority stories.
Yeah.
Like, just like he said, like, he wasn't doing this because he wanted to get citizenship. Like, he was literally doing this just to make a better way for his family. Like, he was trying to find a way to just put food on his family, plate. And sometimes... And we kind of skipped around it, but
we did.
When Charlie was talking about how Nova feel about the sugar cane, and was just pretty much saying, like, you replace the black with the brown, and it's like another form of slavery. But honestly, like, it's a job. And it's an easy job. They can give the money under the table. It's a win for the farmers. It's a win for the undocumented workers. The difference between slavery and doing that is they can take their ass. Yeah, we didn't get paid, and they can take their ass home. Like, period. And they can quit if they want to quit.
Right.
Nova, too deep. Like, always super deep. Like,
I get what she was saying.
Mad. I get it, but no.
I get it.
But my thing is, somebody got to do the job. Like, what you think, farming is just going to go out of business because...
So I had a moment about that, and you know how I be having them random thoughts, like I ride home.
Oh gosh, Lord
Jesus. And it was just like, at one point, us as black people, we did all of the jobs that nobody else wanted to do. But at what point did we decide that we were too good for that? And it's almost like we just started committing crime instead of doing the job to make a way for our families. And not just crime. I'm just saying, when did we let me take that back. Not the crime part.
Yeah, I'm about to say, I don't like
when
that.
did we stop? Like now, if somebody says, "Oh, I get you a McDonald's," they too good for McDonald's. When did we begin? When did we get this uppity attitude that we're too good for certain jobs? When our ancestors used to do those jobs, and they took those jobs and they built them and they made things and they made their wealth out of them. But now all of a sudden we're too good for those, and so unfortunately the Latino community is now coming over and they're doing those jobs that we feel like we're no. It's like we're replacing. You see what I'm saying?
I think a lot of stuff goes into that. Like I think, like it was a certain area called Jim Crow.
Exactly.
And it was like where you couldn't get it. Like you just couldn't get these type of jobs. Like it was either like be a sharecropper or, it's like, and then I think sharecropper was a little too close to slavery. So it's like, some people was doing it, but other people was like, no, I'm going to go to school or I'm going to try to make a better way. But I think it was just the lack of, I want to say knowledge, but it's just like, it was like a lack of. And it's like, well, this isn't working out. That's not working out. But these drugs are coming in. It's always the money. It's always a way to make money into that. Let me go ahead, sling these drugs. You get caught up in the system. You get caught up. Now you in the system. Like, I think it was just like a replacement or something. But I think it's like, you raised a very good point, but I think it comes from like that evolution thing of like, okay, well, our ancestors did work as slaves and they did work for us to be able to go to college and they did work for us to be able to vote. So who am I to do anything less? Like I should be striving higher than what I am. But it's like, if you ain't got them skill levels, you're going to have to humble yourself and just do what you need to do.
And that's the other thing. If you don't have those skills, at what point do you say, okay, I don't have those skills. Let me start from the bottom, learn, and work my way up.
People don't think like that. And people want fast money, and people want, especially in this day and age, like, there are literally people making thousands and thousands of dollars off of doing absolutely nothing. Off of taking pictures on Instagram and posting them up and stuff like that. So it's like, if I can figure that out, why I gotta go to school and do this?
Because if you just look at an immigrant perspective,
that's why they be running it when they come over here.
A lot of people, like from the Arabic communities, when they come over here, they come and it's like 13, 14, 50 of them all in one house, and they allow like one family to like. Like they won't pay rent. Somebody was telling me like they'll be the one, like they'll all work to do something, then they'll move out and they get their
it was like that's how my grandma was like pretty much. Like I was telling you, from Alabama or whatever, and then when they moved up here, like that house was pretty much like that. Like if you need to get from down south, like you can come. Stay for a while, stay for a couple of months, build your money up. You go out, next family go in. Like it was kind of like.
But no, these all families are like there at one time.
Oh, okay, yeah.
They're all in one house. Like I did community service at Salvation Army, and they put out free food for the people to come. And when I say this, one lady came and she was Arabic or of that type of
descent,
so I apologize if I'm not right, but she literally loaded up her car with all of this food. But they probably are like living or got a gas. That's so racist. I'm sorry,
got a gas station.
But they probably already have a business that's bringing in money, but they're not ashamed to get the help. And then they come up and then they have all this money, but they've made a way for themselves. When are we going to people stop?
It's just stigmas. I think it'll happen when we stop talking about those people. Like when you stop talking about people for having welfare, or you stop talking about people for not wearing these type of clothes
a rich card
and stuff. Exactly. I wish I had a rich card nowadays. But that's come from a situation of knowing better, because if you go like now and you talk to some of these high school kids and be like, oh, do you got a bridge card? No, I got a bridge card. Because it's a stigma attached to that. So it's like people try to distance themselves from the stigma. Yeah. But you know, whatever. We'll live and learn. Hopefully people get it.
Side note, that was my thought-provoking moment.
Okay, thank you for that. Your moment of thoughts.
So Charlie and Nova's conversation. So Charlie is extra guilty because she didn't know their names.
Yes.
And now she's pretty much, I'm not a good person.
She want to pay for everybody. Yeah.
Not a pity party, but just she's a pity party on herself because she's not a good person. So maybe it's just me. But I thought it was going to be something big. But the fact that she leaked the girl's name to the press.
Yeah.
I was just
no. Like, come on now. That's bad. That's bad. Like, if you think about it from... Let me think about the latest scandal. I mean, think about, like, that girl that Kobe Bryant or whatever. And her name got leaked to the press or whatever. And then they was talking about how they found these different type of semens in her panties. And people was calling her a hoe and all this other stuff. And, she was clearly getting trains ran on her that night and blah, blah, blah. Like, that is bad. Like, leaking people's names to the press. I mean, it's not like you literally... It could be bad. Because that's a track record. Like, your jobs can go and search. I've been raped by a basketball player.
All I'm going to say is, I thought it was going to be some big news.
Yeah. But yeah. I mean,
I was just kind of like, wow.
I can get why she feel guilty about it, though.
That's fine.
Whatever. Because she lived in that's the world
I
she
agree
lives
with Nova.
in,
you had a card and you played it.
Yeah. And I'm glad that Nova said
so
that.
You can't beat yourself down for something that you did.
So wait, but did she leak her name to the press before or after the disclosure agreement was signed? Because, like, you breached the contract, bitch, if that's the case.
Now, that's a question for you. I didn't think about that.
Because you over here leaking names, but you signed a goddamn contract saying you wasn't going to say nothing, so.
Well, she just said a whole bunch of stuff she's not supposed to, but maybe she figured since it's our family,
I don't know. Let's keep our fingers crossed.
Okay, so Ralph Angel and Darla.
Yes. I will say Aunt Vi was definitely right. Because Ralph Angel, Ralph Angel eyes is like, ow, Darla. Like, he loves this girl so much, but it's super cute. And I love how he was I love this line. I even kept it. Every day is a good day with Blue. Like, Blue is he literally just makes them happy. And I think maybe if you have a kid with somebody, like, maybe that bond is just, like, that love for the child, if it's done right. That love for that child is a bond that you guys will never lose. But I like how Ralph Angel kind of kept it in the middle. Like, yeah, you can have them, but not all the time. Like, don't be thinking this about to be an everyday thing.
But I need y'all to strictly co-parent.
Oh, God. Why you don't want... What is your... You are really like on vibe. Can she live? Can she redeem herself?
Can you let me finish?
I'm going to sip my water.
Co-parent is the fact of... Like, because me and my coworker was talking about this earlier. Mm-hmm. Co-parent is the fact of... Because I don't feel like they're both mentally stable yet. Mm-hmm. I mean, they're both works in progress. Mm-hmm. And I don't feel like they're strong enough yet to be together and it be a positive thing yet. Mm-hmm. So I don't know that that's where they're at. Mm-hmm. So if you are going to allow her to see him, which I think is okay because she has proven that she is doing well, mm-hmm. let her come and get him and take Blue out and spend some time with just the two of them.
I think that's what he's doing.
Let me finish my co-parent.
I'm sorry.
Don't let it be she come over and it's her, you, and Blue, and all y'all go to Maydown. You get what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Let it be a true co-parenting right now. Mm-hmm. Until y'all get strong enough. Because she looked like, the look that they was looking at each other, I kind of didn't want him to take her back to the car.
Oh, God.
Because that's his kryptonite. Because they weren't the two where they just had a baby. And the love is there because they had a baby. He loved her before they had
a baby. They love each other.
So that's scary.
They're in love with each other. What's wrong with anybody being in love with each other? Especially two parents.
Not saying
that sounds crazy.
I'm not saying there's nothing wrong with it. Mm. I'm saying until they both get stable enough to handle it, I don't think it's good.
I'm not going back down that route.
Because what if she had a slip up?
What? I'm not going back down that route.
Okay.
All I will say is that was his purpose of asking, did she have a car seat? Because he wants her to be able to take him on her own term, not her come to the house.
Great.
That's why he asked that.
I'm for that. Just saying.
Not going back down this Ralph Angel and Darla thing. Not again.
Okay.
But just know I'm pro. Pro Ralph Angel and Darla. Moving on. I'm going to say, moving on. Should we move on to the next
to
thing?
things that we both agree
yes,
about.
No, let's go to the subject that we actually care about.
I just want to say, after this next scene, I want a country boy.
Yeah. I just love the fact, again, I say this every week, probably every single week I say this, but this is what I love about the show. It's like none of these like corny moments, no big, no music playing. It's just speaking these words right to you, and I ain't even gotta touch you. Like I don't even have to kiss you, and I'll be like, oh boy, don't go. I thought she was gonna be like, so.
I thought she was gonna go with him.
I know, like, don't you leave, boy, don't you leave. Don't you leave your ass out of here.
If I could really recite that whole moment because I'm probably rewinding and watching.
Well, let me tell you what he said. He said a good. What would they see?
Hold on, wait.
Oh,
before you get, I'm sorry.
Go ahead. You start.
So about last night.
Mm-hmm.
There's nothing to talk about. Mm-hmm. So he got close.
Oh.
She says, "What if somebody sees?" He says, "Last time I checked."
Ooh, everybody grown around here.
Everybody grown around here.
They are.
Last time I checked, we was grown. She says, "What did they see?" Go ahead.
I cannot right now. He said, "A good man telling an extraordinary woman he don't want to be friends. It's not enough."
So you know where my car is at.
Remy!
And you know where I live.
Whew, I would have been like, Micah, get your ass in bed. I'll call you later. Make sure you're okay. You can live with your auntie if you want to.
I'll be here when you're ready.
That was beautiful.
I love when a man...
And scene.
Right. I love when a man puts their cars all out there.
Like, no guessing.
No guessing.
No
No
wondering.
bullshit.
No, is he going to call?
No read between the lines. Like, maybe that's a comma.
No, I want to be friends. Maybe not. Maybe I mean, ruin to something more. He just flat out. I don't want to be a friend. This is not enough.
He also said, I know that it's hard. Like, it's been rough since what's name, but it's getting better, and I think it's because of you. Once again, he let her know that.
But it's so funny.
I'll be here when you're ready.
It's so funny how you can take these Remy lines and the stuff that he say that you cannot apply it to Darla.
I can't.
Ralph Angel. It's just so interesting.
They got too much history.
It's so interesting how you see things. Okay, I'm bye. That's what I'm gonna start calling you. Come on, Joe. I'm gonna start calling you I'm bye.
No, I thought that was a great scene. I thought it left it open.
It was beautiful.
I'm always interested on how it's going to go next.
Again, another natural ending. I just love these, like, you don't have to force the show to end. She's
ending with them a lot
lately.
That's
been so good. Like, yes, then the day is over. He leaves. The storm has passed. We clean stuff up. Everybody go home.
So y'all gonna go to his house to help him clean?
Right. Well, he said he had everything put together. Remember, he said that's why he was over there.
He had a bum knee.
Because he had everything together. Because he knew this was coming on for a year. Or he said a couple of months
ago.
Yeah. Oh, Remy.
Remy. It was just such a sex scene. I'm just wondering. So, next week, I think it's going to be uber good. Mm-hmm. So, next week, we get more into the business of the farm and the history of the farm.
Number 5, I mean, what episode is next week? What episode are we on now?
I don't know.
I forgot. Okay.
Yeah. So, next week, we get to see them get more. I think Charlie's going to take more initiative on what's really going on with this farm. Yeah, and I think they're going to really figure out, that clip when they say, I think this land has been paid for time and time again. Mm-hmm. I think they're going to try to get to the bottom of that. Mm. I'm not sure how, but that. What I'm waiting for, though, is I'm waiting for Davis ass to pop back up.
Yeah, because where is he at? Like, I thought I wrote it down. Where the hell is Davis? Where is
I'm
he
waiting for David
at?
to pop back up.
Like, he gonna pop up probably right after Charlie and Remy probably do the thing.
And I was thinking that he's gonna pop up when Micah calls him after he catches them kissing.
You think Micah gonna call?
I think Micah gonna call.
Oh my God, you better not.
Because technically they still married.
Honey, that was
I'm just saying papers.
That was null and
void.
void when you fucked the damn prostitute for 5-6 years.
meals.
Exactly. That's null and void. Don't ask me about no goddamn papers. Ugh.
Okay, I'm good. What about you?
I am one funny thing.
Oh God.
When Nova was on the phone with Chantel, why did she say her name like that? Bye, Chantal. Bye, Chantal. I'm like, damn, are you in an interview?
I'll call you later. Bye, Chantal.
Girl, are you at an interview? Why you want to say her name like that? I did not like that.
Where the hell Calvin at? Because we're not done with him either. I don't think they done yet either. Because that was too easy.
Yeah, because Too Sweet, all that stuff got to come back up.
Yeah, we've heard about Too Sweet, so I'll wait for all that.
Oh, and I have a thought.
Okay, prediction.
One little prediction. I feel like one or two people are responsible for the people being killed. I think it was either old boy. Like, I think
people?
The two people in the firm, because remember they said they got robbed and killed.
It was a heroin addict.
Oh shit! Damn, they ruined it. All right.
Okay. Yeah. This is not.
I think I'm thinking about Remy. Okay, maybe not. All right, let's just go. Move on. Next show. What? I was definitely gonna say I thought it was old boy from Ralph Angel Job or the white man. Okay.
No, they said it was a heroin addict trying to get his next fix. So
he was.
Because he had Alejandro.
That's right. Now I remember. He had his ID on him.
Damn.
All right.
Any other thoughts?
That's what happened? No, just go. Please, hurry up and move before I embarrass myself anymore.
Okay, and then we move on to our next favorite episode, Insecure.
Shady as fuck.
Broken pussy.
It was so much shady as fuck stuff going on this episode.
Woo! Can I just say, I want to say this is the funniest episode ever.
This episode was hilarious. I want to hear the fuck out of this. I'm still in that. I need to have that in my day-to-day life. I'm still in the fuck. I want to hear the fuck out of this.
Smart as fuck researching kids.
That line, though, like, was so funny, but I could so relate to that. Like, these fucking smart ass fuck kids researching shit. But they was quick. Like, as soon as they left their room, they like,
Google.
Bro, they got that ass. Disrespectful.
Damn, missing something.
These kids.
Okay, so first of all, can we just talk at the beginning of this episode when she is showing him this video? Let's talk about this shirt.
Okay. What was the shirt?
It was a lemonade-inspired shirt.
Oh, was it?
It had...
I saw the hot sauce.
It had hot sauce. Mm-hmm. It had lobsters on it, and they were red lobsters. Then you didn't see the black hat like Beyonce.
No! Where is she getting this stuff from? I don't need her... Oh, sorry. Joe just hit her head. Are you okay?
I don't know.
Don't go on the edge. Please, don't go on the edge.
Okay.
She need to have like a store just for the store material because I really want that Molly was good pillowcase. That pillow. I need that pillow. I need this shirt now that I know about it.
Yo, I was like, this shirt.
That was so funny. I was looking at it like, what is going on with this shirt?
I put red lobster plus hot sauce with black hat.
I get it now.
You get it?
Now it makes sense to me.
Okay.
It all makes sense. But speaking of that, Team Too Much. Molly. She wakes up.
Alert.
What the fuck is her problem? Like, she gonna say, or you could just leave some over here. Do I know you?
So I feel like she's really
desperate. Is that the word she was about to say? What is the word that you was about to say?
Desperate, kind of.
She just wanted so.
She wants it so bad that she's willing to do whatever it is. But the guy that would have made her like happy. He didn't have all of her qualifications.
She didn't check her list. Yeah.
these lists y'all make up, and then y'all try to compare the people to them, and the people that's really not on it, but are right for you. This what happens. Then you get drunk and end up
and then your ass up at the goddamn
right
house.
back in his house.
Someone to smash, girl.
And he like,
go to sleep on the couch.
Get your ass to sleep. Like, we'll talk about this in the morning. She made me mad with that shit.
And my thing is, like, if he says, I don't think I can make it, I'm going to be working late.
Pause.
Leave it alone.
How y'all only been talking at minimum maybe a week.
And you fucked him already, but you ain't had no problem.
See, I wouldn't talking about.
You ain't had no problem. See, whatever. But you ain't had no problem with nobody else. You ain't want nobody else to give it up too quick.
Not only about that, but why is he trying to meet your friends and coworkers?
That's her trying to do that. Like,
that's what I'm
saying.
Pump
the brakes.
Enjoy the time.
And that's why he played her. Well, not played her, but he did say. Her. But this, okay. Let me be devil advocate real quick.
Okay.
He was trying to just be a good guy.
He played her.
But
in front of her coworkers.
How? And he said that he was her boyfriend.
But tomorrow when she go back to work, they're not going to go together.
But that's on her. But my thing is, like, okay.
Because she wasn't going to say it.
I felt his point of view. Okay. Because it was like, I told you several times that I couldn't make it.
Right.
Like, I told you, like, I gotta do work. I gotta do this. And you kept asking me in different ways. Like, I'm stupid because he's a lawyer as well. So I'm sure he knew what was going on. If I can make it or try to find a way to make it. Okay, fine. I'll be there. You text me. I told you I'm running late. You're going to tell me you're going to wait. And I say, no, don't worry about it. Go ahead. Like, I'm still at work. So clearly this is something you really want me to be at. Like, you have asked me about this several times. You have texted me about this several times. Okay, let me go ahead and show up. So he shows up and the guy's like, is this your boyfriend? Like, he would have been a hoe if he would have been like, no.
Pause. When he says it's your boyfriend, I don't think Molly was about to say yes. She was about to be like, no, we're just friends. Because I think she does realize that. Like,
yeah.
He not a man yet.
Yeah.
But he just popped in like, oh yeah, so then it's going to throw the girl off like, oh shit. He said the girlfriend word. Like, he gave me a title. Girls read a lot of the titles.
But I was trying to help you out. Like, I'm on
his thing. But now you just broke my heart.
But I'm on his thing. Like, So you're not playing devil's advocate. I was trying to... How you feel? Yeah, like, my thing is, like, I think he was, like, really trying to, like, just... Because she was, like, being a pest about it. And it's like, well, you know, I like you. You cool. But we ain't cool like that yet. But I can show up for you. Ain't no problem. It's not like I don't like you. It's just... We're not there yet. And then she go all left. And it's like, okay, well, you tripping. You just asked me to put clothes in your closet. I just met you.
Now, that was team too far. Team too much.
Like, he could have just been like, he just could have been quiet in that moment. But I think he was just trying to be a nice guy and didn't want her to seem like she didn't have nobody.
But he should have just let her say what she was about to say. Especially if he knew it wasn't not your man.
Yeah.
So just let her.
Of course not. Like, of course not. And I think I'm just saying this because I watched ATL and Ern and his baby mama had went to a party and they was pretty much like pretending like they was together, but they both knew they wasn't together. But it's like you put it on his face in front of people like, oh, we cool. But it's like, you just sleep on my couch from time to time. I don't know. Molly just was, Lord Molly.
She did that on the last one. Like, she just moved so
what is her problem? But again, I think that goes from you have what you want in your head. And I'm not saying this from like looking down on Molly. I've done this before. Mm-hmm. Like, you have what you want things to be and where you want it to be at, and you just project it out on that person. And it's like no thought. No, like, really, like, let me pump the brakes. How long has this been going on? It's just like, oh, he cute. He likes me. We have a good time together. Mm-hmm. We're vibing. You gonna be my boyfriend. Because that's what I want.
Crazy.
And that's what you gonna be.
Crazy.
It sounds crazy.
It is crazy.
It is crazy. Don't do that no more. I learned. I was like 23, though, at this time.
You learned a lesson.
Yeah, I'm 20 bucks. Don't do that no more. Never again.
Well, I think she in her late 20s, so she should have got that lesson already.
Oh,
hopefully.
Or I want to know, like, has
she another friend?
My thing is, like, has she had a serious boyfriend?
Okay, so that would be the question.
That's what I want to know. Because it just seemed like she just moved so quickly, though. Like, it just, I don't know.
Maybe she's one of those people that has always had relationships.
She just, I don't know, maybe. But she just seems so inexperienced when it comes to dating, to me. Maybe she went, like, grinding it out so much that she didn't really have time to date so much. And, like, now, like, she got everything. It's like, oh, I just need a man to go with
That's
it.
a theory.
I
can roll with that.
I want to know what's going on. Let's bookmark that.
Okay.
What is Molly dating history? Hopefully we find that out.
That would be interesting because I guess that would give us more insight into why she is the way she is now.
Yeah, I would really want to know.
Or maybe she's never had attention.
Maybe. Where's her parents? Have we heard about her parents?
No, but we haven't heard about Issa's parents. I don't think
That's
they're
true.
actual
Where are these
stories right
at?
now.
Okay, maybe when season 2, 3. I'm speaking of existence, girl.
Yes.
We can learn all these things about our characters. Okay.
Okay, and let's talk about bitches that talk too much. Co-workers. Stop guessing who I'm on the phone with, bitch.
First of all, I would have been like, bitch. Like, I literally would have said that. Do not come through my phone talking about, do you know people? But I'm not that cool. I'm not that. I only got like one coworker, and she don't even live in like the state that I'm cool with like that. So it's none of my coworkers that can even be like, oh, who are you following, girl? I don't know you like that. It is after 5.
This is after
Do
5
not come over here.
conversation.
Yes, do not come over here. This is my life.
Yeah, I mean, I have friends at work that will probably know, but that would know, like, when I'm on the phone, don't come up. Well, first of all, I'm not going to be chilling on the phone at work like that anyways. Second of all,
sometimes I do.
Yeah.
I just be on my. It's only my mama. She be calling like, "Girl, I'm at work." Like, you tripping? But yeah,
I try not to unless it's something important.
Yeah, because I'm like in a cubicle, so it's like I don't want to be talking to where everybody can hear my conversation.
Yeah,
like, I'm very sensitive.
So I'm
that.
in a cubicle, and my thing is not all the way closed in, so anybody could just walk up. So I try not to be on my cell phone because technically we're not supposed. We're not supposed to be on our cell phone. Everybody do shit.
Yeah.
My coworker behind me, that phone rings all the time. And it's like a white country song. We all be like, huh. Could you change that ringtone?
Yes. Or put it on vibrate. Rudeness.
Disrespectful.
But she was just totally out of line. And I would have checked into her a little bit more than what Molly did. Like, girl. I mean, you can make it a joke, but don't ever do that again. Ever.
Yeah, you just got me all playing. Yeah. You just like don't do all that my cards.
Because I could have played. Like, she could have went. That would have been easy if she would have had talked to him. And then and it just went there. But now, Chris is in the center. Like, just fucked it all up. Thanks a lot, Molly. Or whatever the hell her name was.
Drums.
Fuck, that's all I'm saying. Fucking up drums. What the hell is going on, girl?
So, let's talk about secret encouragers.
This bitch, to the T, had them titties sitting high. She had put her tightest jeans on to walk up in Best Buy.
Heels on.
To walk in Best Buy for some batteries.
But you made it all the way to the... So they was in the front. You made it all the way to the back.
Looking for some goddamn batteries. Okay, girl. What I tell you last week, I see you. I know what the fuck you doing. I know that game you playing.
And we respect the fact...
Lauren
said... I got a girlfriend. You know I got a girlfriend.
Lawrence,
right?
he's such a good guy.
Yes.
He's such a fucking good guy.
And he's so fucked around.
And fuck Daniel.
God.
What is she thinking?
And
that's sexy. Clutch my pearls. Oh my god. Jesus. I mean, I was really like, did they do it for real? Because he was really in between her legs.
So I was waiting for the fantasy to be over.
Fantasy. No, that really happened.
So what went through her mind when she went in that bathroom?
Because I remember she was looking at the soap pump.
What did that have to symbolize for?
Joe, did you not watch the show? Just last week, remember they was looking for that new couch, and the couple was arguing about the soap pump and should they buy an extra one or whatever, and the guy was like, I fucking hate you.
And she was like, I'll always let you.
I will always let you buy a soap pump.
Oh, shit, I forgot about that.
See? That's why she was like, what the fuck am I doing? But girl, you didn't roll it, popped it, then drop. First of all, let me just say, I have never been so hurt before in my life for somebody to cheat. Like, I'm like, what are you doing? But the one thing that I will say, and my boyfriend made sure that we knew this, he wanted us to put this up there. And I wrote it down before anyway. I like how they're showing like the girl messing up and the girl like fucking over the relationship, and it ain't the guy. Like, cause it's always the guy. Like, it's always the guy doing some shady shit. But this time, it was Issa.
I'm just stuck on I forgot
That
about
kryptonite dick. God, that kryptonite dick. She should have left.
Her ass recorded.
As soon as she let him like rub on them ears, woo, baby, like, shouldn't have did it. You shouldn't have did it. It was so bad. Oh, it was so bad. It made me feel so shitty. So shitty inside. And to know Lawrence was probably sitting there eating some noodles or something on the couch waiting for her to come home.
That's so my God.
But I was going to say, I do have a funny story about, like, coming up to, like, a guy that I knew job. Like, this was in college now. I ain't even in the 20s, so this was, like, teen still. This guy I knew, he worked at AutoZone. And I, like, randomly just, like, went to AutoZone one day. Because I had lost his number. Like, I had got, like, a new phone or something.
Stalking ass.
And I was like, oh shit, I wanted to be still working at AutoZone because I really wanted to see him. So I'm like, you put your little cute clothes on. Yes. I'm like, I think I picked up something like an air freshener or some dumb shit. Like, I just came for an air freshener, but I forgot you work here. How you doing? So I have played those games before Secret Encourager. I know what type of girl you are. Like, I see it a million miles.
But you said it coming.
Yes, I said it from the beginning. Like, I knew what you was playing at.
You said it from the beginning.
So she played herself. Lawrence didn't play her. She played herself. Because he told you several times. Like, he told you in the full core when you was with the damn kale and hot sauce.
He told you at the bank.
But yeah, he told you at the bank. He keeps saying this to you and you just don't get it. But you know what I thought? I'm sorry. I thought that the guy that Lawrence was, until he said we gonna get the prenup done and her divorce at the same time, I thought that was gonna be the girl, like that was gonna be the guy that was marrying Molly coworker. I really thought that was gonna be it for a minute until he said that part, and I was like, Lord.
I say that fucking conversation was hilarious.
It was so for her when he said, you know when you know, plus the head is crazy.
No, but yeah, we gonna have her divorce and our prenup at the same time.
Yes, like
that's
not management. Sir, totally inappropriate. Like totally inappropriate. He was funny. Still want Thug Yoda. We missing Thug Yoda.
Molly,
they next door neighbor. We see him. That's
needs to go.
And I have been saying Brazy lately. Like, that's Brazy. Taylor, he like, why are you talking this blood talk? I'm like, insecure. Insecure.
I'm mad that you say that.
Yeah, I was changing it up. But yeah, I love this show.
Insecure was so good.
It was so good. This week it even stopped our producer in his tracks. He was about to leave and he just sat and watched it.
He was so happy that Issa fucked him.
Oh my God, he was so happy. Like, like you gotta tell him. He a good guy, you gotta tell him. Like, oh Lord. This is so for all the guys, they got one. I'm sure they like walking with their chest.
They ready, like
they so happy.
Yes.
Like, yes, it's a bitch that fucked up.
I told y'all.
But I mean, and it's crazy, like when I was at the dentist and we was literally just talking about this, like,
you thought you were a dentist?
Yeah, I went to the dentist today. And I was talking about my hygienist. She's so cool. I love her. Like, I be seeing her all the time.
What you go to?
Always Gentle.
Oh.
This is not a paid advertisement.
Yeah.
I wish we did, but no. But yeah, she's like, it's like super cool and super friendly.
Because I love say, my dentist is super cool. And they
yeah. Like, it's literally, like, I feel like I'm like going like to like a family house. Like,
even though
all the time.
I don't want them to clean my teeth no more because she hurt and messed up my teeth the last time I was there. And I was like...
He was mad at her.
I was pissed. I was like, can you get my regular hygienist next time?
Oh.
That's what I wanted to say. I'm like, could you get my regular hygienist?
Yeah. No, this girl, she pretty cool. But we were talking about, like, how now, like, because we were just talking about, like, guys are crazy. But she's like, but you know what, low-key, like, girls are. So I'm like, yeah, like, there's some foul-ass girls out here.
Okay, let's talk about, this is going to be way off topic. But okay. I'm just had this moment because I found about it Saturday. And then they were talking about on the radio this morning. So you hear about that girl that killed her baby? Her baby.
Yeah. Craziness. Because she thought he was cheating.
they pressed charges on the
yeah, because she had threatened to kill the baby before.
And I completely
agree. I'm mad they need to take both of their asses to jail.
They both need to be
because they were both stupid and neglectful.
You were very neglectful to your children because you showed pictures when she was abusing them.
And my thing is, like, why wouldn't you take the baby away from them? Like, she's choking your child up. You see him crying, and you didn't think to be like, this bitch isn't stable to be with my kid. People just, please don't have babies if you're not ready for them.
Niggas, y'all need to really be thinking about who y'all fucking with and who y'all having babies with. And then don't blame the world because, oh, I got this girl, but she crazy as hell. But
no, why you putting that thing? Yeah, like, stop putting your dick in everybody.
Yeah.
Third thing.
Go.
Stop having babies to keep niggas. Like, because that don't work. Like,
please
how long have we knew that?
Please
like, you cannot have a baby thinking that this is going to keep a man with you.
That's going to be the easiest way for them to leave.
It's not exactly. It'll be the easiest and quickest way for them to leave. Please, please, please
my mama
stop
always
having
tell
babies.
People when these girls having babies, she be like, "Don't forget, that's your child. I don't care.
Mama's baby's daddy maybe." My mom used to always tell me.
She also be like, "Well, remember, that's your baby. I don't care.
Your responsibility.
Your baby."
But then that just goes back to just like you saying, like, you need to know who you're having a child with. Like, do they at least go with you? Do they plan on having a kid? Do they want to be involved in their kid life? Have they ever even wanted to have kids? Like, you should be having these fucking conversations before you fuck somebody.
Like, just because she's the baddest thing out here, don't mean you supposed to be having a baby with her.
Exactly.
Because maybe she might be the craziest thing out here as well. Try something different. Okay.
Lord Jesus, get it together. And if you, for everybody who don't, I'm sure everybody heard this story. It's been all over Facebook.
Yeah.
But a young lady that was in Pennsylvania, she smothered her, 2-year-old? Was he even 2?
He was younger.
I think he's like 10
She
months.
had 2 kids.
She had 2 kids. She tried to kill both of them, but she only managed to smother and kill the little baby.
Yeah. That was
crazy.
Sad.
All because she thought the boyfriend was cheating. And he was just blowing her off. She was saying she was going to kill these kids. And she really killed them kids. Craziness.
Okay, yeah. Mm-hmm. Sorry. All right. Anything else for Insecure?
No. But damn, Issa Rae. She just killed me. I'm so sad about this. I can't believe she did that to Lawrence.
Yeah, she was shady as fuck this episode.
That was the perfect title for this episode.
Perfect. Goes all together.
Perfect.
So, any showrunners of the week?
Just 2. This week I'm not doing all my honorable mentions. Actually, because I don't even know what's been on TV lately. Like, I think a lot of stuff has been canceled between the World Series. Because I have not seen a new thing in Empire.
It hasn't come on.
I haven't. Blackish didn't come on. No. But my showrunner of the week would have to be ATL. So good. They just had their season finale. And it was kind of like a crazy season finale. Like, it was called The Jacket. Mm-hmm. And he pretty much was like, oh my God, it goes into what we were talking about yesterday.
Okay.
He lost his jacket, but he didn't know where he lost it at. So he was like, trying to retrace his steps or whatever. And he goes and look at his cousin's Snapchat, like, or whatever, and he like pretty much trying to look at the story to be like, okay, I had the coat on this time, but then I didn't have it on here. So he like narrowed it down and realized that he left it in the Uber. But like, the Uber driver ended up being like a drug dealer and ended up getting like shot in the coat. It was craziness. Like, it was so crazy, but it was funny. And I don't know, it kind of ended on like a happy note a little bit.
Okay.
Like, he ended up, like, his cousin, which is Paperboy, he actually ended up giving him like this stack of money. And was just like, he's like, what's this for? He's like, you're 5%. Like, this is what you wanted to do. He ended up, what he wanted was his keys, but we know what these keys go to, and his friend ended up giving it to him. And so he gave his baby mama, like, mind you, in the beginning of the thing, like, he was living with his baby mama.
Right.
She had bailed him out of jail.
Right.
And he was just like, I'm going to pay you back or whatever. And it was just like, whatever, you're not going to pay me back. But he ended up giving her, like, the whole thing. Oh. And she was kind of just like, look, you know how if when a dude do something really nice, she'd be like, damn. Yeah, but he laughed. She's like, you sure you want to leave too? But he ended up leaving, and the keys that he had ended up being to, like, a storage unit. And it had, like, all his stuff in there. And I guess that's, like, where he was living at. Like, because his parents had kicked him out. So I think that's going to be, like, a story for next year. Like, to me, it was, like, him, like, he kept, like, $200 out of everything. But it was just, like, my plan ended up working. Like, my baby's okay. I took care of my baby mama, and if this storage unit is my only home I got, then okay. But at least I know I'm on my way.
Okay.
So I liked it. It was good. I just feel like it's like, Tay said it best. It's like Insecure for men. Like, it's perfect. Like, it is so perfect. Like, it is so good. And then, of course, How to Get Away with Murder. Yeah.
When am I going to catch up on this?
It is so good. Oh my God. Like, we was going crazy on Instagram on Twitter last week. It was so good.
I have to.
It was so good.
I need like a week.
Yeah, you just need, but you can literally, like, so now we found out that Wes is not dead, so thank God. But I'm not going to say no more if you're going to try to catch up.
I need to, okay, I'm going to find a day where I can try to catch up. Because I just got to I watched the first season. I just got to catch up on season 2, so then I can catch up on season 3.
Yeah.
So, okay.
So
history. All right.
What you got?
So we had 2 premieres last night.
Oh my God! Yeah, I didn't watch it.
Oh, you didn't watch them? Okay, I won't really talk about them.
But you can give, because I don't, like, that's the thing. Like, I have not normally, for my non-cable people, normally I've been able to, like, find, like, past seasons. I was able to watch, like, Real Housewives of Atlanta on YouTube, because, like, some people will, like, put it up. But I think now that they have this payment option, like, you can't just find them anymore.
Oh, damn it.
So, I don't know.
I have DVR just in case.
Okay. But was it good? Good opening?
So, Real Housewives of Atlanta, I mean, it was cool.
Was it funny? Wow. Oh, really quickly, Phaedra and Candy are looking amazing right now. Like, Candy looks super skinny now.
She is. She dropped that baby weight like
that truck was gone. And I think I just seen a picture of Portia and Phaedra, and I'm like, hey, Portia. I mean, Phaedra look good.
Yeah, she does.
She looks really good.
So I guess the big thing about
what was the big thing this season?
Was these houses, Moore Manor and Chateau Charest.
I'm over it. Never mind.
Yeah.
I don't even care.
So first of all, Moore Manor is not even completed, but she just had to have her house warming. Why
are you having it if your house isn't done? See, this again. Living for other people. People, let this be a life lesson. If you ain't got it, you don't have to stun. Take your time and let people have it.
And Sheree was throwing so much shade.
You know she was. But also, is Chateau Charest done?
Chateau Charest is done. And so she had her interior designer come by. And he's basically telling her, like, she can move in within 4 weeks.
Whoa. I'm going to have to go ahead and say this. I'm going to have to say this. Sheree, I doubted you. I never thought that this was going to happen.
She was like, I don't care how long it took. She was like, if you don't pay my bills, you can't tell me when to do shit.
But that's the attitude you have to have. Like, my thing is, don't be stunting, don't be rushing, don't be trying to make it seem like you got something and you don't have it.
Yeah.
If that's what you want, work on it. Keep working on it. People can talk shit about it, but guess what?
Yeah.
I don't know. How many years did it take to get done? It was like 4 years later.
Yeah.
But it's hers.
It's hers.
I hope she can afford it.
I hope it's paid for.
So is her and Bob still talking or messing around?
Why
was he on the show?
They're friends. So she's supposedly they're just friends.
Bookmark that. Y'all know that's going. Just wait for it.
We'll wait for
Everybody
it.
needs a story.
So it's supposedly like the clip of this was that, you know, she had this housewarming. Mm-hmm. She didn't invite Portia. She invited Phaedra, but she told her she could bring a +1 fashionable guest.
So Phaedra brought Portia, of course.
Right. So Portia and Phaedra kind of came in, and, you know, Sheree was like,
wait, why didn't she want Portia there?
I don't think Kenya and Portia don't get along.
Oh, Kenya. Yeah, Kenya. Oh, Kenya. Oh, Lord.
Kenya and Portia don't really get along. So,
side note, is Cynthia on here?
Cynthia is, and she went to go see a divorce lawyer. So this season will be.
Can't say I didn't see that coming. Boop. Spoiler alert.
And Matt drops by, but of course you know they're not dating no more because Matt, Kenya ex-boo.
Oh god.
Yeah.
I thought he was crazy, or didn't he?
Right. So they broke up, but he came to her housewarming. But it was so funny because the neighbors and everybody there was like, "Oh, is Matt coming?" And she was just like, Okay.
I just feel like that was her only for real relationship. She tried to push him off, and you know y'all crazy together, so I may as well just work that crazy on out.
Yeah, they were cute together.
They were a little bit.
I could have kept that. All right, so Married to Medicine. You okay?
Seen Dr. Jackie on Watch What Happens Live.
Oh, I didn't watch it.
I didn't watch, but I just saw a picture. It was like Dr. Jackie and Candy.
So let's just get to the end of this episode.
Yes.
First of all, Toya.
I was just talking about her.
So Toya and her husband owe $100-something thousand to the IRS in back taxes.
See, another lesson: make sure you pay your taxes.
So their disclaimer was she allowed her husband to have an accountant supposed to be taking care of all their finances. Like he signed over power of authority to somebody else to pay their bills, and basically he was maybe in there. Who signs power of authority?
I mean, who the fuck is that? You are a doctor. You need to be a little bit more smarter than that. And you have a non-working ass wife. Like, you couldn't even just make sure that the bills get paid? See, unnecessary money being spent. You mean to tell me you can't figure out how to pay your own goddamn bills?
Right. So now she's like, well, but now she's supposed to be on it. Yeah.
I call bullshit.
But here's my thing. If you find out that you owe this, why didn't you downsize? You in this big ass house y'all renting because you didn't buy it yet. And you could be finding a house paying half of what you paying now.
Because you're trying to keep up with the Joneses.
And pay off, get that money, get the IRS. I don't want the IRS on my back.
That's why I would have been like, oh wait, I can put my house down? No problem. Apartments! You can take this shit.
And y'all could probably pay that off in a year.
Let's go.
Like, literally, you could probably pay that off in a year.
Yeah.
But some people priorities just don't be in the same place, man. I don't know. I don't pay y'all bills, but I'm just saying. That was my observation.
People got to stop trying to live for other people.
Now, let's discuss Lisa Nicole wants to have a baby. So, I think Lisa Nicole is being selfish. This is my personal opinion.
Okay.
Because she has some type of, like, blood clotting issues. And, like, she had it when she had her second child. Whereas, if she clots, it gets more dangerous when you have a child. Mm-hmm. If it clots, it could go straight to your heart and you can die. Yeah. I think it's like pulmonary.
I heard of that. Yeah.
So basically, she has that. She had it with the last one, but she wants to have another baby. And so Jackie is kind of saying,
girl, you at high risk.
This is like
the safest thing to do.
Yeah. So she told her, and she was like, I want a baby. She was like, I want a baby.
So you gonna die for this baby?
So she told her husband. Her husband pretty much said,
I just thought of something.
The same thing that Jackie said. Like she was like, but I really want another baby. I just have baby fever. I'm like, bitch, let that shit pass.
Yeah, or go rent a baby, or go babysit somebody. Like, what the hell? Like, your life. Okay, especially if you already have kids. Like, I can see if you don't have kids.
So what happens if you do this? Now you leave your husband with 2 kids to take care of by himself, and you leave 2 kids motherless because you want to have a baby. If the Lord wants you to have a baby, the Lord would have blessed you to be pregnant.
Yeah, it would have happened.
That's how I felt about her. But she decided to have this party. I can't wait to see this goddamn dress she got on for the Lisa Nicole collection. It's like a red dress, but it got like it looked like something out of like the Jetsons. You know how they has the like fan around, but it was like fur.
What? It was fur on the dress?
Yeah.
On the red, it was red fur or black fur?
It was red fur.
Oh, Lord Jesus.
I was like, this dress is ugly.
Is people getting too fancy.
So anyway, jump to the end. They're having this conversation about having the babies at the life party. And at first, it's Lisa Nicole is talking to Toya. And Toya, like, I mean, I guess it is easy for you to have a baby. You have a nanny, all this other stuff, blah, blah, blah. Somehow, Dr. Simone and Quad get into it. And Dr. Simone was like, you need to stop me.
Wait, how did they get into it?
Dr. Simone went from 0 to 1,000.
She always do, though. Like, she always do. How should the doctor acting like she always do that?
She went from 0 to 1,000. So they was talking about somebody else. Now, all of a sudden, she was like, you're selfish and you need to get that man a baby and you just wait. And she was like, I don't have enough. She was like, you have enough. She was like, it's not enough for me. She was like, she went from 0 to... I was like, wait, Dr. Simone.
But I am on Dr. Simone's side. I feel like Quad is selfish. Because her husband really want a baby.
And now he really does because now her brother lives with them. Mm-hmm. His brother has a baby. And her brother has like a little toddler. Mm-hmm. And so...
I feel like Quad is so selfish though.
Yeah, because you're like in your 40s.
Yeah, it's like, baby, you ain't got that much more time. Like, it's like you should.
Yeah.
I mean, come on now.
I can't wait till you see it. Like,
yeah, I want to.
You
watch
know,
it.
Dr. Simone goes from 0 to 1,000 at all times.
Because, I felt the same way, like, when Tamar was, like, not in the beginning, not trying to get Vince a baby. Mm-hmm. And it's like, you talking about the solo career, but then you have, like, how many times to get that together? Like, come on now. But, okay, really quickly before we finish, 2 shout-outs. One, Solange, it was on Saturday Night Live. Yeah, yes. I didn't watch that. I watched her performances, didn't watch Saturday Night Live. But this Saturday, I would definitely be watching it because Dave Chappelle is hosting it. And
he's your fave.
I cannot wait. I have never watched Saturday Night Live in like years live, but I promise you I'm going to watch it. And I forgot who the oh my god, Tay would kill me.
It was
Wu-Tang Clan.
Wu-Tang Clan.
Yeah, Wu-Tang is gonna be the guest star. Another showrunner, I forgot. Grey's Anatomy. Woo, baby! Well, I'll tell you, it is back. Oh, it's like, I mean, I have not felt this good about Grey's Anatomy since like 5 seasons ago.
I felt so bad for Bailey.
I felt so bad for Bailey. Like, what is going on, Bailey? I just felt so bad. But I felt like, and then it was like I was going to try to write something about it, but it's like,
I don't even
you
know
have
what
to embrace,
say.
yeah, it's like you kind of have to embrace change, and it's like, at what point does loyalty, like, does there have to be a certain limit to loyalty? Because, like, I didn't like how Dr. Weber was like, yeah, because I advocated for you to have that job. And it's like, but if you know that I got this job, like, you know that there are certain things that has to be done.
So I think the issue is they've always kept each other in a loop.
Yeah.
And this now it feels like she's going behind her back.
But my thing is, like, let me ask you this question.
Go.
Do you feel that Dr. Jackie, do you feel that Dr. Bailey owed it to him to tell her, or should his wife tell him what's going on? Because she the one who started all this.
That's a hard question because that's almost like church and state where Bailey and her husband go through it.
I
think
feel
it
like
should be like,
said something.
I feel like it probably should come from Bailey because Bailey is his friend.
How would she say that? How do you say that to somebody?
I don't know.
Like this thing that you have been doing for your whole
But
life.
my thing is, something got to give because when he came in there, he finally like saw it, like, okay, like this works. Get it.
But all the resistance, you know.
But people are always resistant to change. Mm-hmm. I mean, the chief been doing this for so long. Mm-hmm. But the fact of the matter is, he realized, like, shit,
she'll be good.
Wrong.
I can't wait for her to come on board.
And for us to run this together,
like,
girl was like, yeah, like, I
am the power. I am the authority. I don't work in teams. She's a bad bitch. I'm sorry. She was so good.
And I think that's going to be Arizona New Love.
Yes. I'm looking forward to her. Because she was like, Arizona Robinson.
Oh, that's not a face.
I don't know. That's not a face I forget. I was like, oh, get it, girl. I was all into that.
Oh, she's coming.
Yes, okay. She has to come.
However, did you see previews for next week?
Oh, I didn't. You know, sometimes I don't get
Gray is trumping that shit. Gray said, I trump you. Girl, Gray is pulling all cards next week. I don't know what's going on. But Gray is pulling all cards.
Because she going to the fucking hospital.
Because technically I do trump your ass.
This is going to be all bad.
It's going to be all bad.
This is going to be all bad. Okay. Oof. Juicy. But I'm so happy that Grey's Anatomy is back in the stature that it's supposed to be in. Because I told you before I was watching Out of Obligation. Now I actually started getting good. I'm excited for next week.
I am too. All right. Anything else?
No.
Well, this has been another episode of Dear Showrunners. As always, you can email us at
dearshowrunners@gmail.com
and send an email. We like to hear from you. You can follow us on Twitter at
dearshowrunners@gmail.com. At Dear Showrunners. Just at Dear Showrunners.
All right. And you can like us on Facebook at
Dear Showrunners the page.
And the website is almost done. I just have to do my part. It's coming. Give us about 2 weeks.
And we're also on YouTube, so you can always go to our channel, Dear Showrunners the channel, and you can subscribe there. And every now and then, hopefully Empire start back up. I definitely tweet How to Get Away with Murder, but Empire, How to Get Away with Murder, I tweet on my handle at MPC. If you guys want to follow.
Joe doesn't have that Twitter.
Joe's supposed to be on our Twitter, so please start pressuring her to get on there.